Yeah. Young Gerald. Yeah. Yeah. Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in the news now. Yeah. Lead a club with a few now. Just some Hollywood and they do. I'm in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? What you wanna do now? Little baby, pass. Don't spill on me. That's Margella. Got this Oakland game to tell her. She look familiar. At Coachella, what's her name? Isabella, forget it, yeah. It's like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Tryna function, got some places we could go. Lot y'all got me speaking slow like, yeah, I'm blessed. I don't GA, you tryna, yes on yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't no. Say less. Yeah. Say less. Hey girl, what it do? If you got friends, cool, bring a few through. No fun if the homies man. R.I.P. Nate Dogg, it's too true. And you know what I'm down for. Round 2, round 3, and a round 4. Mood switch when she knocked at the front door. Next up was the uproar. Yeah, was like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Tryna tuck off, got some places we could go. Swear she got the like wow, she's blessed, I'm blessed. I don't GA. You tryna yes on yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't got.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. 2 running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory. It's Rob Kelly's Redskins going up against Forte's Jets.
Thank you, Larry. Coming to you from just off the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford. We are just about set for football on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off. And he is knocked down from the side at the 16 with the Washington Redskins.
Piss me off, dude. Piss me off, dude. I don't think my fans on the thing, whoever that is.
In motion, the tight end Reed. Play clock winding down. The first carry now for Rob Kelly. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Be scared of it.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Coney Ealy in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taking it about the 36. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. First and 10. Here's McCown.
Thank you, G.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown.
Beautiful, G.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. McCown now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Another drive coming up from Washington's offense as we look to week 1 of the season. In the backfield for them, you got P. Ryan, you got Rob Kelly. Both guys under 6 foot, right around 230, 235 pounds. Those are some big backs.
They really are. Sledgehammers essentially coming at you, and they're going to be like battering rams with their offensive line. And then they've got a dart that they throw at you after that. Chris Thompson, who's known as a 3rd down back, can get to the perimeter, get to the edges. But how about that combination of those 3 against Philadelphia's defensive front, which loves that wide 9 defense? We'll see if they find some running lanes in the season opener.
And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 19. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. They'll go again with Kelly. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on 4th down, Jay Gruden will call on his field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, McCown. Over the middle, complete. That's Hanson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Throwing on first is McCown. Dumps off to Powell. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
12 more yards there and another first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. A first carry for Elijah McGuire. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
The drive starts with Rob Kelly. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Play fake. Cousins shreds the tackle. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Oh, my God, they gave it.
Here's Tressway now, standing just outside his own goal line.
They gave it, man.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 30. It looked like he might beat that last man. He doesn't, though, but it goes as a 32-yard return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. McCown now on first down. Airing one deep for Curse. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. McCown will try again on 2nd down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jermaine Curse, 39 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's up and good. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Muhammad Wilkerson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. A deep ball for Dotson. He's got a man complete. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. A huge play there for Washington. And even 40 yards. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They run it here with Thompson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Cousins now. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Cousins to his tight end Davis. Good for a Washington first. Cousins now to throw on first down. Uncorks one for Davis. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Working from the gun, McCown. And now finally he'll be forced to go down, just protecting the football, hitting the turf. It's a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down, here's McCown. And that is caught by Ardarius Stewart. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. From the gun on third, McCown. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw right side caught by Davis. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's brought down after a good game. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people. Good run there.
Good run there. Out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's brought down after a good game. 31 yards there and a first down. 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 They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
That should have been more yards. Should have been a touchdown. I wish I had Chris Thompson. He went up.
Again, a run with Thompson. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Slot man moves right. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Redskins on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's McCown now. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And the D looking like they may blitz. To throw, it's McCown. Trying to lay one up deep. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. McCown again on 2nd and 10. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down, 5 yards to go.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 50.
Shotgun here for McCown. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. Now the ball comes loose into the Redskins. How did they do?
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. See if they stay on the ground for second down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Looking for Pryor long. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun. Cousins. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
You're so wild, you jerk. Gee, I ain't out here effing around with you, dog.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. Cousins looking deep downfield.
Eat dogs. Eat dogs.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Here's McCown. And to the tight end here, Severian Jenkins. And he is leveled. Knocked down hard. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
All right, here we go. Hey.
Faking the give to Powell. Now McCown. And this is going to be incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Let's go, let's bring it. Set. 3-19.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. An incredible play there on 4th down. And even 50 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson from 21 yards away. And the Jets have taken the lead. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with 2 guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt, the will as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Third down, Cousins. And the third down pass falls incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Throwing on first is McCown. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. McCown throwing on second. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Terrell McClain able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing is McCown on third down. Complete outright to Kurtz. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, McCown. Throw left side complete. That's Hansen. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
Everybody for tuning into the show. Appreciate that guy who just logged on and subscribed to me.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run. This is Powell. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Bilal Powell taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Oh, now he bowls him a big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30, the 20, and all the way down to the 9. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 69 yards. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. First and goal, Kelly. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. In motion, the tight end Reed. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Second down, Cousins. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, and that'll make it third down.
Had nowhere to go. Had to go.
Time running out here on the play clock. Play fake. Cousins. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So 3 points is the outcome, but probably not what they're looking for given the drive that they were on.
Yeah, things were looking good. You had it first and goal, but then the offense sputters a bit, and they're forced to settle for a field goal.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that. And when
this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now. Captain Zero out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
toe bashed.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Cousins now on second down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Coney Ely in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Here's Cousins. Well, this is brought in by Pryor. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
I can't do it alone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And this one completes a read. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. Cousins now from the 50. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And that's complete to Brian Quick. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st and 10, Cousins is going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're going to go soft on the corners. To throw is Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And, oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And that will be incomplete as well.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a fourth down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, and I think the Redskins got it. Yes, they did. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Cousins. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Leonard Williams in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. So the D gets the sack on first, and now it brings up second down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Well, the pressure gets to him again. Darren Lee in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. Third and long for Cousins. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Jordan Reed has it. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, 69 yards. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Second down, here's McCown. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's third down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Leopard. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Check 13. Check 13.
He's smart, G.
McCown looks to throw on third. He's got Curse. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker.
Patriot. All right, now, here we go.
On first and 10, here's McCown. Flushed out right. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. The Jets on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Faking the give to Powell. Now McCown. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
McCown will try again on second down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The play clock's running down. Following the interception, Cousins. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Darren Lee in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. He's back to throw. It's complete to Grant. They give him 12 yards and a first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads him into the end zone.
Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Terrell Pryor from 21 yards away. And the Redskins are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. So here are the Redskins now, an important 2-point conversion. Back to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now whistles come in before this snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. To throw is McCown. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Jets on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Jets on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And they're going to go soft on the corners. McCown to throw. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Back to throw, McCown. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now McCown. He's going to air one out. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So that one will be accepted.
Good job,
Shotgun here for McCown. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more of that chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And Charles, in this one, the fourth quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we did not air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
We'll take those guys. 18 in the fourth quarter. Good job, Robert Kelly, man. We scored that drive. That was key. Man, we was balling out here, man. Damn. I want to appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight, too, man. He threw 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. That last one was key. Good job, Robert Kelly, man. Damn, bro. Boy, G, you know you escaped one tonight, big dog. And Anderson, I'm going to have to, we're going to eat against him. I like my little lineup I put in on you. Man, beautiful game. But good game, though, G, man. I'm going to catch you later, big dog. Good doggone game, boy. What a damn game. That's how I want to ball. But we got to take, we want to be on this side instead of on this side. So good game, G. I'll catch you later, big dog. Great morning, great game. I guess you woke up at the end of the second half. You woke up. I'll give you that. Hey, Rod, that's why, like you said, that 17-point, I guess you're right, that 17-point lead in the fourth quarter ain't going to really matter. Because, I mean, like when the game glitched out, because technically, I mean, that was a great second. I think I scored 18 points in the fourth quarter to tie the game up. Dang, that's pretty good. But great game by G, man. I was battling, man. I was battling, dog. That fourth quarter, I think that's the best fourth quarter I done had against you in a while, G. God, dog, man, my head hurt. Man, golly, I messed up on that last pass, man. Dang. Great game, great game.